Hey, are we spring breaking yet? How's vacation going? Are you feeling exhausted? Are you in the at the beginning or the end or the middle of your vacation? Do you feel a sense of dread about coming back from vacation and just thinking about the endless to-do list? Sometimes it can be exhausting, but it doesn't have to be. But we're going to share today, and I want you all to get in the comments to let me know, how do you beat the post vacation blues? You know, that time when the vacation is almost over and you're headed back home. Because I can remember a conversation I was having with a friend who had just come back from vacation, and I asked her, "So, hey, how was it?" She said, "It was fine, but I'm so exhausted. I'm tired." And I was like, "Didn't you just come back from vacay? What's up?" And this is how sometimes some of us feel. Vacation, you're vacating. It means that you're escaping. You're escaping. Why are we coming back feeling exhausted? Well, I want to tell you how we cannot feel exhausted coming back from vacation. And I hope that these tips will help. I think that there are four tips, and there's an exhaustive list of things that we can do, but I think these four basic tips can help us overcome those post vacation blues. The first one is, before you even leave your home to get on that plane, bus, however it is, car, however it is you travel, make sure that you write out your to do list. What are some of the priority things that you have to get done before you leave? Like, for example, your grocery list. Now, you know the kids are going to be hungry, especially when you have family. If you know they're going to be hungry and saying, "What are we going to eat?" I would definitely make a grocery list of things that you want to get for that week so you won't have to do it when you return. And also, you may want to stock up on dry goods before you leave vacation. Put some stuff in the freezer, of course, not fresh fruit and all that, but put some stuff there in case you want to eat at home. Just kind of like a post vacation kind of thing, to be like, okay, here's something really quickly. Here's some snacks. Here's what we're going to cook up really quickly. Not cook up, but just make something fast and easy. Do that before you leave and post it on the refrigerator so it'll be visible by the time when you get home. And you could also put this on your phone too. Put it in your notes app so it could be there as a reminder when you get back. But I think if it's visible where you could see it, you don't have to go scrounging around for it. Another thing is, allow that suitcase to stay where it is. Don't even bother thinking, "Oh my gosh, I got to unpack all of this stuff because I got to get ready for the next day or next week." No, no, no. Roll that suitcase in the corner somewhere. Don't. Whether it's a staycation or a vacation, let that suitcase stay in its corner. Don't even do it. Let it stay. It'll be fine. Designate a day to do that. Another thing is to have your planner ready before you leave. If there are any projects at work or any projects for clients that you have to get done, anything for the kids' school, meetings or conferences or anything like that, homework, whatnot, that has to be done, get it all in writing. List your 3 priorities out and make sure those are there so that it can be visible. Like I said, you can put it on your phone, and you could also put it in a hard planner so that you will know, you won't be so overwhelmed when you come back. The last thing is to make sure that you get your family involved, get the kids involved when you come back. Make it like a celebration, like make it eventful, like make it a low-key day. So maybe go to the park, have a picnic. And I know I mentioned in the first half not to, make this overwhelming, but maybe you grab something quickly and you get something to go. You go to the local park or something, spread out a blanket, weather permitting, outside, and have fun and say, "Hey, you know what? It was so much fun." Think about all the memories, that you had in the park, and wherever you had gone, you vacationed to, or journal, or have everybody journal what they liked. And if you're alone, if you're by yourself, it's like journal. And one of the things that I like to do when traveling is journal as I'm going along on my trip. I actually like to write down, how did I feel? What did I see? What was my experience? But it's basically just a time to breathe. Just breathe and enjoy the time at home, because the whole point is not to come back exhausted. You don't want to do that. Remember your oasis space. The point is to bump up your energy, to vibrate on that, because vacation is to vacate. And I don't believe in feeling overly exhausted taking a vacation. And bonus, I think this will help too. Definitely, I would say, instead of just diving right into work or whatnot, try to take a day off after you come back. That could help too. But I don't think you should be overly exhausted. And I am not a therapist, I am not a doctor, I am not a coach, and I do not play one on this channel. Maybe in voiceover projects, but that's a story for another day. But no, I think that definitely a day after the trip, that's great. But if you have to come back exhausted, it defeats the purpose, because the point of vacation is to vacate, to take a break, to enjoy the time. And it's so funny. There was a TikTok that I saw of a woman who the end of her day, it was at the end of her day, she closed down her laptop. She already had her suitcase packed. She rolled the suitcase from her office at home into another room in her house. And it was so full of zen. It was like she had her plants, she had calming music. It was the cutest thing. It was like a staycation. What more of a relaxation do you need? So, get in the comments and let me know how do you beat the post-vacation blues. And so until the next time we get together, and by the way, my name is Daria. I am the host of the Clutter Empress Radio podcast. I hope that you will subscribe to this channel or subscribe to the podcast. If you are a fan of podcast, you can find the Declutter Empress Radio podcast on any of your favorite podcatcher sites. Do they still say podcatcher? You know what I mean, podcast. If you listen to podcasts, you'll know what I mean. But thank you so much for listening, and I am hoping to hear from you soon. So if you're on vacation, happy vacating, and I hope you enjoy your trip. And until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye.